Hi guys, and welcome back to just another video of mine. Thank you so much for liking, subscribing and watching my videos. I also appreciate every single comment, and yeah, I just really like to communicate with you guys. So today's video is about marriage. How, why, who, when, and so forth. I got so many questions because I decided to get married very fast. I knew the person for only 10 days, which might sound extremely crazy. I mean, for almost everyone out here. But I tell you something, I already knew it after 5 minutes. So I just thought in order for us to get to know each other a little more, I could share a little bit of this side of my life, because usually I speak about very, well, strong and heavy topics, but I thought I can also let some light shine through me and my marriage. So I was in Los Angeles, still pursuing my dreams of becoming an actress. And yeah, it was a beautiful Sunday. A friend of mine, Miha, she invited me to play volleyball with her in Santa Monica at the beach. And I decided, yes, no, yes, no. I was a little late, so we didn't drive together. We wanted to go in one car, but it didn't happen. So I took my own car, luckily, because after the game, the weather was so nice that I wanted to go for a walk to the Santa Monica Pier and everything. And I was just strolling. And then I was on my way back to the car, and I was like, wait a minute. Somehow I want to go to this bar over there and just like stretch my back a little bit, like totally random out of the blue. So yeah, I went to that bar, and then suddenly a guy appeared, and he was just like doing some pull-ups. Okay, so very cliche right here. I'm sorry, don't judge me. And then I looked at, there was no one else. Every single bar was free, but somehow it felt like I'm not even speaking. But I said like, hey, listen, can I maybe just stretch over here? And he said like, well, yeah, sure, of course. So I was stretching. I looked at him, he looked at me, and then he was like, so just stretching today, no workout? And I said, oh, no, just stretching. And then somehow we started talking, and 1 hour passed, okay? And it felt like 5 seconds, and then I was like, wait a minute, because I need to go. My car expired, so I will get a ticket for sure. And then he was like, well, okay, do you maybe want to give me your contacts or something? And I said, yeah, sure. So I gave him my email, my WhatsApp, and my full name just in case. And then exactly when I arrived home, I opened my WhatsApp and I had the first message, and we started chatting. And then I found out that he would leave America in 3 days, and I panicked, and I was like, oh, how come? Like, I was single for 6 years, and now for the first time I meet a person. I feel like we're vibing, I feel like so safe, and I don't know, it was just like an explosion on the inside. It felt like my soul is on fire. So we decided to catch up the next day for a chamomile tea because were taking a little break from coffee. So we drank a chamomile tea, and we were walking at the river in LA. It was gorgeous. And I just knew, oh, something big in my life is happening right now, and there's no way back. And then literally he flew to Croatia. That's where he's originally from. And the day he left, I felt like, fuck, like I just cannot let this person go. Like, my soul is telling me this is it, like this is my soulmate, my twin flame, I need to be with this person. So we were on the phone, and luckily it was exactly vice versa, so he felt the same. And we decided, okay, we have to see each other again. And I immediately told him like, listen, I don't know you in this physical reality, but I know you, and I love you, and I want to be with you. So he came back to LA. And then we were like, okay, we have no plans, we don't know what to do. I was still working, everything. And then, because he wanted to go to Bali originally, and then I was like, I don't know why, but I have the feeling we need to fly to Bali to live in a bubble and get to know each other before things get chaotic and crazy, because we both are very ambitious and had our career dreams and goals and wanted to travel the world and start multiple businesses and so forth. So we flew to Bali. It was really wild because we have never kissed each other, never touched each other, and suddenly we were in the same plane, and I was there with full of my traumas. It felt like I'm entering this plane with a backpack or 10 suitcases full of traumas, sexual traumas, relationship traumas, trust traumas, everything. I was so full of it, eating disorder traumas, because back then I still had, I was binge eating every single day. So I was like, oh my God, now I cannot do this because someone will observe me. And we're in a relationship, so I probably need to have sex and all these things, you know. But somehow I forced myself to just take a breath, be brave, and go for it. And I do not regret, but good Lord, was it tough. I mean, I can just be so lucky, or call myself so lucky, that I found a partner who is so respectful, so understanding and empathetic and emotionally mature. Because otherwise, ooh, I don't know. But yeah, it was very wild. And yeah, but you know, 10 days, we were in Bali for 10 days now, and we knew each other for what, I don't know, 20 days, 2-3 weeks, something like that. And I was like, you know what, like, I want to marry you. I asked him at the beach. I'm like, I don't know what you think, but I don't want to be a girlfriend. I don't want to be exchanged. And he was like, I mean, I immediately felt that he has no resistance. He was like, you know what, yes, let's get married. And then I was like, oh my God, he's really serious with me. You know, guys, girls, I mean, really, like, all in, commitment, no plan B, no option. I was like, wow, I'm really not an option for him. I'm like the only woman, you know. That was beautiful. And then we got married in Beverly Hills and traveled around the world, started our own company, started working together immediately. And now we really moved into our own house. We speak about family, starting a family and everything. And now we are already almost together for 1 year, which is so crazy to say, because this year feels like 10 years, considering everything that we have done and the countries we lived in and the companies we started and all these 10,000s of hours of conversation. So, and here's my conclusion, because when you become aware that time doesn't exist and doesn't matter, that there's only the eternal, infinite, present moment, time disappears, you know? I mean, it was never there, but society gives us a feeling it's there. Because people are like, how can you know so fast? How do you know? I just know. It's like, it's pretty simple for me, to be honest. It's like, you know that you're not jumping from a cliff because you will die. You know, you just know it. There is no explanation needed. And the same it was for me with that. Or if you don't want to become overweight, well, you shouldn't eat 20,000 calories a day. You just know this. It's pretty simple. So for me, it was like that. And then honestly, I think because usually when people have 9-to-5 jobs separately, I mean, calculate up the hours, they can see each week and get to know each other. And him and I, for some reason, we were just together from the start 24/7, you guys, 24/7. And we both had the feeling that the universe just brought us together because we are needed in order to clean and heal and achieve our higher selves and fulfill the mission God gave us. So I just want to encourage you that you don't need to be desperate. You don't need to search or look, because the universe, the world will bring the right partner to you at the right time. When you're ready, you don't need to search. You don't need to reach out. It will just happen to you. You just allow it, let it go, and it comes. But the perfect one comes, right? And yeah, marriage, I mean, it's something because it's a commitment. It feels like starting a billion-dollar business or anything that's bigger than ourselves. That's how marriage feels for me, because it's just such a strong energetical bond. And I was someone who, well, I don't know if I believed in marriage or not. I mean, because in the religious marriage, I don't know, I felt some resistance. So, you know, but now I know it. It's strong, it's profound, it's deep, and it is so powerful, and you feel so safe. So, and probably that's what I needed. I just want to say that don't be afraid to go all in, and don't be afraid to open everything up and to feel deeply and to allow the universe to just like light up your lights again, and your sparkle and your enthusiasm about life and the joy you can feel. Just allow it and don't be afraid. Even if you fall, even if it fails, you learn and you grow stronger out of it. And yeah, that's my general approach for everything in life, and I wish you the same. Thank you so much.